What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JC the Truth, back with another live reaction, and this is The Truth TV. Man, check it out, y'all. The boy Knox Hill just dropped Independence Volume 1 UMG Diss. Man, I can't tell you. Listen, I was at work and I got this notification that Knox Hill dropped, that he dropped this. I seen it. I saw the clip for it. And just instantly, man, I knew it was something I had to react to. As a fellow independent artist, as a fellow reactor, man, um, this is one that as soon as I seen it, it instantly got my attention. There's been a lot, for those of y'all who don't know, it's been a whole ordeal between the independent scene and these major labels in the music industry. Uh, they don't like what independent artists are doing, plain and simple. The fact that we're able to basically find success and be successful and create and follow our dreams and pursue our passions um, without their help. Because the way that these labels look at it, man, they want you to have to come through them to find success in the industry, man. And it shouldn't be that way, And as of late, it's started to shift. I've seen a shift, man. When I was growing up, um, just about every up and coming artist was doing everything they could to get the attention of these major labels. And fast forward to today's age and day and age, it's good. The roles are kind of reversed, man. You see a lot more artists trying to venture out on their own and do the whole independent thing. And these major labels don't like that because the way they see it, it's potentially them losing money on something that could be a big investment. Artist blows up, does major things. Take Tom McDonald for example. Independent artist, man, has always been, and is now a huge name in the independent scene. Um, Billboard hits and all. So, yeah, man, it's just been a back and forth. And here lately, they started doing a lot of things that's just made it harder on the independent scene and independent artists. And fast forward to this right here, Knox Hill. I haven't seen anybody really. I mean, I've heard a lot of artists speak on it, but I haven't seen anybody directly come out publicly with a diss, especially to one of these giant, industry giants like UMG. For those of y'all who don't know, Universal Music Group. Um, they're one of them, if not the main one. And I don't know exactly what the history is here with Knox Hill and UMG, but there obviously was one, and it got to a boiling point, and now he felt the need to speak up on it. So, for anybody new to the channel, man, welcome to the True TV. Live reactions is what I do. No different here today. Today, showing support for my fellow independent artist, a fellow reactor here on the platform, Mr. Knox Hill. Much love, much respect, man. I follow Knox Hill, been following him for a while. I enjoy his reactions. I enjoy his music. He's a hell of an artist. So I'm looking forward to see what he brings here with this one. Independence Volume 1. So, as always, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share down below. You can also support me on my Patreon or members section if you so choose to do so. Support means everything, man. Helps me continue to do what I love to do and bringing y'all great content. And with all that being said, man, without further ado, I'm ready to get into this. Again, this is Knox Hill, Independence, Volume 1, UMG Diss. Let's get it.
Completely independent. In the land of majors, I feel bases when I pin it. The white kid from the county sound outrageous when you send him. I see hitters, I see homies turn to base heads for mentions. Damn, we lost my homie Nick, that cancer started in his lungs. He never touched a cigarette, that irony had lungs. I never looked to smoke the same, ain't even touched it once. So someone look for smoke to game, man, anything for buzz. We all know beef sells.
Some look for smoke to game, man, anything for buzz. Yo, bro is speaking. Hold up.
His lungs, he never touched a cigarette, that irony had lungs. I never looked to smoke the same, ain't even touched it once. So someone look for smoke to game, man, anything for buzz. We all know beef sells, but everything's injected. You need that growth hormone right before you drop a record. Just call out someone bigger, anything to get the checks in. But I ain't wanna judge, shit, I probably use that method. Desperate in the land of the fees, where everybody rockin' chains, the land of the free. Where opportunity knocks, but plugs handle keys. But I ain't one for labels, I can't even manage me. First panic attack.
I ain't one for labels. I can't even manage me. Yo, let's go, bro. Facts. Facts, man. He's saying some real shit. Absolutely, man. Anything for a check. That's what it's all about. I think Ren said it best, man, with the whole money game series. I had always thought about it that way, but the way he put it was ingenious, man. And Knox is right on point here with that. It's all a fucking money game, man. That's all it is. That's all it is to these corporate giants. That's all they give a shit about at the end of the day. The sad part of it is they'll take an artist and they'll literally strip him of everything that makes him great, to try to shape him and mold him into what they want him to be, what they see as an investment, what they see as could bring them more money. You know what I mean? Even if that means taking away the very base of the art form that made him great, that made him a great artist, him, her, whoever. You know what I mean? That's what they do, and that's what I hate to see, man. Because you ever wonder why some of your favorite artists are out here doing crazy shit, saying crazy shit, wearing crazy shit? Man, it's these major labels behind them, man. Whatever they can do to get an extra dollar, they're gonna do it, man. They're gonna push it and they'll sell it to you, real nice and sweet. Draw it up all nice, make it sound sweet. This just from stories I've heard, man. I haven't had experience with this firsthand, but damn it, man, he's hitting here because that's absolutely it's all about that money, man. Greed, 100%.
Handle keys, but I ain't one for labels. I can't even manage
And
me.
yeah.
First panic attack, thought that I was dying. My wife said breathe, but I could hear the sirens. I guess it's so many years of trauma built in silence. Instead of pushing it down, I should have done more crying. Look into my daughter's eyes and I swore with pride.
Yo, instead of pushing it down, I should have done more crying. Felt, bro. Fucking felt. My dude is speaking, man. That's relatable. I felt that shit to the depths of my fucking soul, man. I pushed shit down so many years, man. I definitely should have done more crying, man. That release, cause that build up some motherfucker, y'all. That build up some motherfucker. But let's get back to it.
Instead of pushing it down, I should have done more crying. Look into my daughter's eyes and I swore with pride. Look into my daughter's eyes, I believe in God. Still I wonder, how could I guide? How can I give direction when I'm missing deep inside? Overcompensate with ego, what I'm missing is my pride. If I image made in God, then why's the devil on my mind? But check my service, pen a true MC. I can hit you with these strikes, but I ain't UMG. Room full of old men.
Yo, let's go. I can hit you with these strikes, but I ain't UMG. Oh, bro, if you know, you fucking know. And for those of y'all who don't, I'll just kind of summarize as best I can. UMG is notorious about hitting motherfuckers with strikes, man. Listen, when the major labels figured out that they couldn't stop this independent movement, they started doing everything they could to make it hard on everybody, on independent artists, on reactors even, man. And that's a lot of what I got out of that bar right there, man. UMG is known for hitting people's channels with strikes, with copyright strikes, man. They're real notorious for that, and they're just getting worse. Far as I can tell, far as I can see, I don't see it getting any better. I'm very much afraid of a day and age where these major labels try to make it where you can't even just simply listen to one of their artists' music anymore without being, catching some kind of penalty or making it where you just have to pay to listen to music. That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me. This shit should not be restricted for anyone. Now, yes, if you want to purchase, music to own it for yourself or like videos and shit like that, that's fine. That's a whole separate deal, man. But just restricting music from everybody just because you feel a way about independent artists, moving a certain way and being successful, man, fuck out of here, man. Like y'all ain't got enough money, man. That's just greed, is all that is. If the dollars ain't flowing into your pockets, you don't want them going in nobody else's, and that's fucking crazy to me, man.
Hit you with these strikes, but I ain't UMG.
UMG.
Room full of old men saying I can't be me. Saying we can make a deal while trying to cancel me. Huh? And you wonder why the industry corrupt. Finding artists at the bottom trying to make it out the mud. They'll do anything you tell them cause they desperate for the plug. The advances that you give them just alone to keep them stuck.
Go back to what I was saying, man. They dress that shit up real nice and sweet for you, man. But at the end of the day, it doesn't work in your benefit. They got you under their thumb, man. That shit just keep you stuck, like he said. But let's run that back. He said a bunch of old men. Hold up.
Be me, saying we can make a deal while trying to G. Room full of old men saying I can't be me. Saying we can make.
And that's the whole part. That's what I was saying earlier, man. They try to take you and shape you and mold you into what they want you to be. It's like if I find an artist like a great artist, you know what I'm saying? Like take Knox Hill, man. Take Ren, take any of them for example. You know what I'm saying? And I find their music and it's that initial first sound and that style that drew me in and made me follow them and think they were great and made them one of my favorite artists. You know what I mean? That's what I expect. That's what I look forward to seeing every time or hearing every time from them, you know, as a fan. When the labels come in and they try to change that, you know, by the time they're done shaping and molding you and breaking you down, and you're somebody completely different. You're not that same artist anymore. You don't have that same sound anymore. A lot of times, you know what I mean? That happens a lot, man. It happens a whole lot. People out here questioning why they artists change up over these years. Well, there you go, man. And then, dude, it's so fucking crazy, dude.
Make a deal while trying to cancel me, huh? And you wonder why the industry corrupt. Finding artists at the bottom trying to make it out the mud. They'll
They make a deal while you try to cancel me. Like I said, I don't know the whole story between Knox Hill and UMG, but it sounded like some shady shit. It sounded like they were trying to get one up on. They was trying to fuck him over in some kind of way, and he spotted it as he should have. As an independent artist, man, you got to be on your guards when approached by any major label, man, because you got to recognize these things and know how they move and know how they operate. And big respects to Knox Hill for standing his ground, man, and coming out with this for real.
You wonder why the industry corrupt. Finding artists at the bottom trying to make it out the mud. They'll do anything you tell them cause they desperate for the plug. The advances that you give them just alone to keep them stuck. Y'all don't give a fuck about the art, y'all just bankers. How can you put a price tag on music with no angles? This is from the heart, all the love and all the anger. Y'all just wanna see us fall. Even Lucy was an angel. The warning signs was there for Juice, but they filled up his cup. When Mac was thinking if he jumped, you know they double dutch. Pac was shot with shells and they see how the sales went up. Push the chips in Vegas, double down, then they set him up.
Yo, Pac was shot with shells and they saw how the sales went up. He ain't wrong, man. He ain't wrong. Listen, controversy sell, murder sell, all that shit, man. Especially when it's a big name artist involved in that shit. And that's why, as an independent artist, I've never, even though you know I've never been approached, probably never will. Even if I was, man, I would be so skeptical and so careful about. Just I wouldn't even know who to trust going into that scene. I don't think I could. You know what I mean? Because there's so much shady shit, man. If you just do some just basic research and investigation into the industry, man, and all the corruption and crazy shit that's happened, man, you'll start to see a pattern, and it all leads back to these industry giants, man. It's just it's fucking crazy. But yeah, he ain't wrong, man. He ain't wrong.
Shells and they see how the sales went up. Push the chips in Vegas, double down, then they set them up. They know pain moves weight, so they sell a cut. Any gain to move angst and make it hell for us.
They know pain says, hold up.
Shells and they see how the sales went up. Push the chips in Vegas, double down, then they set them up. They know pain moves weight, so they sell a cut.
Pain moves weight, so they sell a cut. Yo, hey, shout out Knox. Hey, Knox, my boy, you doing your fucking thing, man. We need more of this for sure.
Any gain to move angst and make it hell for us. The violence gets recycled and they profit off the losses. Push you to glorify it till they box you in a coffin. Get you to sign your gift away, then lock you in a closet. Success is full of hollow tips, they profit off the falling. Then they just replace you with the next one who next up. The next acts that gets nothing. They don't give a fuck, they plan another one and water down the message. I don't give a fuck if I'm left rhyming in this desert.
Facts, man. Fucking facts, dude. Speak. Damn, we needed this, man. Yes. Yes, man. We need somebody to speak on this shit, bro. This real. I mean, I know it's been spoke on before, but not in such depth, man. And Knox is doing a great job of capturing that here, man, and diving deep into the issues here. It's so real, dude. I said it at the beginning of the video, man, about the whole shaping and molding and changing these artists, man, and their gifts. Like, bro, watering down, like he just said, watering down the message, man. Like you might put, for example, you might put some shit out that some people need to hear. Just real deep, put your whole heart and soul into some shit. And then by the time they're done with it, and their producers have mixed and mastered it and everything, and they've let the head ups hear it before they even let you hear the shit. You know, it's not even your shit anymore. It's not even your song. It's not your idea. It's not your fucking your vision. None of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the worst part of it. But dude, yeah, needed this 100%. Good shit here, Knox. Keep doing what you're doing, my boy, because you're doing great things.
They control the power, you see knowledge is a weapon. And ain't no time is money, so I value every second. May you always seek the answers and be louder with the questions. I wrote this to remind you that your power's in the message. Don't forget it. Independent Volume 1.
Lego. Fucking right, man. Talk your shit, Knox. Talk your shit, brother. Hey, let's go, man. Hey, much respect. Huge shout out to Knox Hill, man. This was great. This is like I said, I know I did a lot of talking on this one, y'all, but this is something that I feel deeply about as an independent artist, as a reactor. Because they're not only make these labels not only making it hard for artists, man, they're making it hard for everybody, for reactors too, man. It's like there's a lot of reason there's reasons why a lot of reactors don't react to mainstream artists, man. It's because a lot of these labels are making it too fucking difficult. Listen, if you're trying to make a career out of this, on this platform, and out of like making reaction videos and stuff, not being able to ever react to anything mainstream or going on in the mainstream because none of your videos can be monetized. You're never going to grow if not. Um, Especially if you're trying to like make a career out of it. And a lot of that is because of what these labels are doing, man. They're hitting people with copyright strikes. They're having videos taken down. They're making it impossible to monetize. And like I said when I got into it, man, it was never about the numbers for me. It wasn't. But at the same time, if you're trying to do this and you're trying to make a living off of it, you have to care about the numbers. The numbers are what determines whether how much you grow and whether you're able to be successful at it. You know what I mean? And when you're being blocked by major corporations like this, and they're making it hard to react to anything, and get any kind of scale anywhere on the platform, man, it does affect you, and it sucks. But even more so for the independent artists, man, because they're just doing every fucking thing they can, to I don't know, to try to throw blockades, obstacles, you know what I mean, and just make it difficult. And there's not much that they can do on the independent scene as far as like, because when you're independent, that's one perk of it is you're in control of your music, you're in control of your work. You can so you have the final say who can listen to your shit, who can replay it, who can react to it. You know what I mean? That's a perk that comes with it. They don't like that because they don't allow that most of the time. 9 times out of 10, any mainstream artists I react to on here, my videos are getting not getting blocked, but there's not going to be any monetization or anything like that from it. They make that clear. Even if I try to dispute it, they hit me back almost instantly with, "Hey, no, we don't care. It's not happening." And it's just stupid, man. It doesn't make sense. Let everybody eat. Let everybody chase their dreams and follow their passions, man. Like these motherfuckers sitting at the top, they're not starving. They're not starving. They got plenty of money, man. This is just greed. It's greed. That's all it is, man. It's a fucking power trip. They want to be the only gateway to people being successful, but the only availability for people to chase their dreams, and that's fucking insanity, dude. You don't run the world. You don't own every fucking thing. You know what I mean? You don't decide who can and can't chase their dreams and follow their passions. Like fuck you, dude. I'm 100% with this independent movement, bro. I am. And I feel like more artists need to get on track with this independent movement, man, because it's gonna benefit you a lot more in the long run than signing on with one of these shady ass labels. And I said it, I'll say it again. I don't care. I'm not, looking to jump in and get caught up in all that mess. I feel how I feel about it. I feel strongly about it. I stand on what I said, and that's what it is, man. But as far as this right here, Knox Hill, Independence, Volume 1, UMG Diss. Beautifully done, my boy. Great fucking job. You said a lot of real shit, man. Dude, this is something that people need to hear. If anybody that's got an interest or is caught up in this whole independent, versus the industry deal right now, man, y'all, this is one for you. This is Knox Hill was speaking here. I definitely want to go down his catalog and check out more of his stuff, man. I feel bad I haven't already, but definitely adding that to the list. Gonna make that happen. But yeah, man, for those of y'all who rocked out with me on this one, I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Uh, Knox, killer job, man. You nailed it. You nailed it. Spot fucking on. This is what we needed to hear. This needed to be said. It needed to be put out there. And I hope these rich, greedy fucks at the top catch wind of it and they hear it. And yeah, man, much respect, much love. That's all I can say. And I'm looking forward to the next one. So with all that being said, man, I enjoyed this thoroughly. If you're not familiar with the artist Knox Hill, man, be sure to shoot over to his channel, show him some love. Knox Hill is an artist. He's also a reactor here on the platform, man. So y'all be sure to shoot over that channel, show him some love too. And yeah, with that being said, as always, y'all stay real, stay humble. It's your boy JC the Truth. This has been the Truth TV, and I'll catch you on the next one. Much love.